Hey guys, welcome back or welcome to my channel. Really excited to film this video. It's long overdue. Every like 4 to 6 months I like to do a declutter my vanity. I don't like having a huge out of control makeup collection. I like having things that I actually use and actually love, or you know, things I'm collecting or whatever it may be. And my collection has just gotten overgrown and there's things in there I'm not using and it's just time to either pass it along, or there's expired products that I just need to throw away. So I hope you guys enjoy. I'm probably going to split this video into 2 parts because they are usually on the lengthy side, but we'll see how it goes. But if you guys want to see me decluttering my vanity, just keep on watching. Bye guys. Okay, so I normally do this in categories and like lay everything out on the floor in front of me, but I'm going to do it a little bit different this time and kind of just go through sections of my vanity. So I hope that this works. We will see. It's my first time doing it, but I think it's going to be a little bit easier. So we're going to start on top of my vanity. I have this little guy. This is just from like TJ Maxx or Marshalls or one of those stores. It's just a cheap acrylic container with space up top and then little drawers. It works really well for holding makeup, and it was really inexpensive. But anyways, starting back here is where I keep my lip liners. I have a Rimmel one, a MAC one, 2 Jessie's Girl, a NYX, and a Real Her. So this NYX one is really old, and it's just time that I get rid of this. I never use lip liner anyways, but I bought this probably almost 4 years ago, which is kind of gross. So I'm gonna be just tossing this guy. Same with the 2 Jessie's Girl ones. They are just so old that it's just time I toss them, and these are really inexpensive lip liners. They are really good too if you need a good lip liner. I really like these, but they're just so old. It's just time I get rid of those. And then I think I'm gonna keep the only 3 I have left, which is my MAC one in Whirl, and then I have a Real Her one, and then the Rimmel one. This is like my favorite formula of lip liner ever. I love these Rimmel liners. I need to get a bunch more of those. All right, so the next little compartment over is brow stuff. This Anastasia brow gel is really old and really dried up, so I'm just going to toss that. Let's see here. So I have 2 like brow highlighters. I have one from Benefit and then one from Sephora. They're both like identical, total dupes for each other. I really like both of them, and I think that I'm gonna keep both of them. Make sure they still look good. The Sephora one is kind of old. You know what? I'm gonna toss the Sephora one. It's looking weird. So I'm gonna actually throw away the Sephora one, but the Sephora one was really good. I did really like it. So, and then I just have the L'Oreal Brow Stylist Definer, which I'm obviously keeping. That is my favorite brow pencil. And then I have these other 2 brow pencils, which I think I'm gonna keep. They're both from subscription boxes. Oh, this one is from Winky Lux, and then this gold one is from Eve by Eves, I think. And they're both really good. It's just nice to have something a little bit different to fill in my brows, so I am gonna keep both of those. Going back here, I just have a few glosses. Ooh, as I throw things. These 2 are from the MAC Mariah Carey limited edition collection. I'm definitely keeping those. There's just no way I'm going to be able to get rid of those. And then this Buxom one is my everyday go-to favorite lip gloss ever, so I'm definitely going to keep that, and this one is in Bright Russian. Moving down to lipsticks, I'm going to keep all these. I really like these Katy Perry ones, and then these are my MAC ones, which I love. So I'm definitely going to keep all of those. In this little compartment, let's see. I'm going to keep this NYX color corrector. I recently got rid of a lot of color correctors, so I'm going to keep that guy. I'm also going to keep the LA Girl Pro Green Concealer. The Benefit Boing, I'm going to keep this. Well, actually, this is old. I'm going to toss this. I've had this for so long, and it's looking really gross. It's just like a sample, so I'm going to toss both of those, or that thing. I have so many like highlighter liquid highlighters that I never ever use, so I need to get rid of some of these. I have the Becca liquid one. I have a Laura Mercier caviar stick, which is pretty much like a stick highlighter. It's really pretty. And then I have one from Tristique. I have one from the Lightning Crew. This one's really pretty too. And then I have the Benefit What's Up. So I definitely do not need all of these. I'm definitely going to get rid of the Tristique, the Lightning Crew, and I think the Benefit What's Up too. I'm being pretty cutthroat here on this declutter. I'm proud of myself. You know what? Actually, I'm going to keep the Benefit What's Up and get rid of the Laura Mercier one. So here is the Benefit, and here's Laura Mercier. As you can see, the Laura Mercier is just a little bit darker, and I think that this one's going to be more flattering on my skin tone. So I'm going to keep the Benefit What's Up, keep the Liquid Becca, and get rid of the Laura Mercier one. This is a like crayon blush, which I'm gonna get rid of from Tristique. I never ever reach for it. I always tell myself I'm gonna use it and I never do, so it's just time I get rid of it. Okay, so I'm gonna take the rest of these lipsticks out and then go wash this out because it gets kind of dusty, and I'll be right back. All right, so the top part is all organized and clean and decluttered. It looks a lot better. I got rid of quite a bit of stuff up here, so we are on a good start. So this little drawer down here is concealers. And let's see, I'm sure there's a couple I can get rid of in here. The first one I'm going to get rid of is the It Cosmetics Illumination Bye Bye Under Eye, and I'm also going to get rid of the shade Light. I don't love this concealer, but I do like it for like covering up blemishes and stuff, so I'm going to keep shade Medium for covering up blemishes and then get rid of these other two. They're just too thick to wear under the eyes. I'm just not a fan of them under the eyes. Let's see, Urban Decay sample that's like almost gone. I think I'm just going to toss. Definitely going to keep my Smashbox contour sticks. I absolutely love these, and I think I'm going to keep everything else in here. I'm going to keep the Maybelline Master Conceal, the Makeup Forever HD, the Tarte, and then I like this CoverGirl Depuffer concealer a lot for under my eyes in the morning. So I'm going to keep all of those. Next door down is just some random lippies. I think I'm going to keep everything in here except this. This is from the Lip Bar, and it's just an intense color that I'd never wear. Packaging is big and bulky. It's just time I get rid of that. Do I want to keep everything? So I'm definitely going to keep the Kat Von D's and my Bite Beauty lipsticks as well. This, I think I'm going to keep, yeah, that's a pretty lip color. I'm going to keep this Bite Beauty one as all. This is one of those like multi-sticks, but it's, which I know I wouldn't wear it anywhere but the lips, but that's a really pretty lip color, so I'm going to hold on to that. And then I just have these four. And then I think I'm going to keep the rest of these. This is a Sephora Luster Matte Longwear lip color. I really like the formula of these. This is a sample of the Tarte Tarteist Lip Paint. This is the Sephora Liquid Lipstick. These are really, really good formula for really inexpensive, so I'm definitely going to keep that. And then this is a Smashbox sample, and I love, love, love the formula of these, so I'm definitely going to keep that guy. Okay, so that is the lip drawer. I didn't get rid of too much out of there, just one thing, but that's okay. There's not that much in there to begin with. And my eyeliner drawer. I never wear eyeliner, but somehow I have a drawer full of eyeliner. So let's start with the primers. This I'm going to toss. I've had this forever, but I do absolutely love this primer. This is the Smashbox 24-hour shadow primer, but it's just time that I get rid of it. It's actually like almost gone. I think I might put this in my empties. This Lorac primer is not very old. I'm going to keep that. This Ulta primer, I think I'm going to get rid of. Never reach for it. Always reach for my matte paint pot, so I'm just going to get rid of that guy. This is a Buxom shadow, which I never reach for. It's really pretty, but I just don't ever reach for single shadows. I always pull from palettes, so I'm just gonna get rid of this guy. The Too Faced glitter glue I am going to keep, and then I need to get rid of a bunch of these. There's just no reason for someone that doesn't ever wear eyeliner to have this many eyeliners. So I'm gonna get rid of this Ardency in yellow eyeliner, this blue one from Nika K, New York. I have no idea where I got this, honestly. It's really pretty, but I don't know, and I'm never gonna wear it. NYX Jumbo Eye Pencil in Milk, I'm gonna get rid of. It's old, really old, and I never reach for it. Let's see. What else can I get rid of off the bat here? This one from Ofra. It's just a turquoise. I never am gonna reach for it, so I'm gonna get rid of that one. Let's start checking my liquid liners and see if any of them are actually even still alive. So this is from Galactic. That one looks okay. It looks like it's starting to get a little bit dry. This one is from Ciate. That one still looks really good. So I'll probably hold on to that one. Those are my only two. They are. So I'm going to get rid of the Galactic one since it's not as black as the Ciate one. This purple Urban Decay liner I am going to get rid of. It's so old and I never reach for it anymore. This Rimmel Nude liner I'm going to keep. This Skin dark blue eyeliner I'm going to keep. I actually really like that. This Starlooks pencil in Ultra Olive is really pretty. I'm going to hold on to that. This Beauty For Real shadow stick I think I'm going to get rid of. It's pretty, but I just never reach for it. Let's see, all my blacks. So I have a Rimmel, a Hikari, an It Cosmetics, and a Marc Jacobs. I do not need this many. I'm going to keep the Marc Jacobs, and let's go ahead and swatch these. Alright, so I am going to keep the Hikari one and get rid of the Rimmel one and the It Cosmetics one. And then I'm going to keep these last two as well. This one is from Ofra and it's just a brown, and then this one is from ColourPop and it's a really pretty color. And I love the formula of the ColourPop eyeliners. I am so proud of myself for getting that down. That's a much more reasonable amount of eyeliners for a person to have. Still way too many. Okay, so that's it for the top of my vanity. I do have that guy up here. This is just a little palette organizer, but I'm not going to get rid of anything off this. These are some of my most loved palettes, most used, except for this Too Faced White Chocolate Chip palette. I absolutely hate this palette. I hate it. But I keep it because it was a limited edition and the packaging's cute and it smells good. So that's up there, but I do not like that palette. But all the other palettes I love, so I'm not going to go through that. So next we'll quickly go through my everyday makeup drawer. I'm not going to get rid of too much in here, but I do have some stuff that isn't like everyday makeup, but it's stored in here because I'm running out of room for things. So anything on this side I'm going to keep. That's everyday makeup drawer. I'm still using those products. This stuff is just random overflow of stuff. So I have a few blushes here. Frat Boy from the Balm I'm going to keep. The Physicians Formula Butter Blush definitely going to keep. This little sample from the Balm I like, but it's teeny tiny and I never reach for it because it's so small. So I'm just going to pass that along. Same with this blush. This is really pretty. This is from Pacifica. It's in the shade Wild Rose, but I just have a lot of other blushes that I reach for a lot more often than this. And the packaging is just getting really old and beat up and it's just not looking its best. So I'm going to go ahead and pass that along. Then I have these two right here. This one is from Makeup Geek. It's in the shade XOXO. Super hot pink. It's actually not as bad like on your skin as it is in the pan. It blends out really nicely. Oops, I'm gonna think about this one. This is a Studio Makeup blush in the shade Wildflower, and this is a really, really pretty. This is totally my type of blush. Super, just, you know, light wash of color, matte. I love this blush, so definitely gonna keep that. And I think I am gonna get rid of the Makeup Geek blush. It's sad to say, but I just never reach for it. It's just not a color that I totally love, so I'm gonna pass that along. Next up is highlighters. Becca, which one is this? This is Moonstone. I'm gonna definitely keep that. This NYX highlighter I'm gonna keep. It's really, really pretty. It's in the shade Synthetica. Love, love that. The Balmain Luminizer, keeping Ofra Rodeo Drive, I think. Yeah, keeping that. L'Oreal Gilded Honey, definitely gonna keep that. This Pixie one I think I'm gonna get rid of. I recently just got it in a Ipsy bag, but I just know myself and I know I'm not gonna reach for this that often. It's really pretty, but it's just like in between a blush and a highlighter. It's like too glittery, not glittery, but too like iridescent to be a blush, but like not as highlighty enough to be a highlight, you know what I mean? So for that reason, I'm just gonna pass that along. Physicians Formula Butter Bronzer, going to keep. NYC Sunny. I debate about this every time I do a declutter, and I think it's just time I finally get rid of him. Oh, it's so pretty though. Nope, I have to keep it for one more. I'm so funny. Every time I swatch it, I'm like, ah, it's so pretty. So yeah, I'm gonna hold on to that. Let's see, this NYX matte bronzer, I might get rid of this. I think I'm gonna hold on to that actually as well. My Bobbi Brown bronzer, I'm definitely keeping. I love this bronzer. This is in Natural 1, and then the Bahama Bama from the Balm I'm going to keep as well. All right, this little compartment here is all stuff I've recently gotten in subscription boxes that I'm reviewing for you guys, so that is gonna stay just like that. These concealers, I'm gonna keep all of these. I'm trying to use them up, or you know, other things like that, so keeping those. MAC Painterly Paint Pot, definitely keeping. Oh look, more eyeliner. So both of these are actually swatching pretty good, so I'm gonna hold on to these as well. This is the Kat Von D Locket, no, Kat Von D Tattoo Liner, and then the Makeup Forever Aqua Eyes eyeliner. I'm gonna keep both of those as well and put them up there. All right, this middle compartment, not gonna get rid of them a lot in here. The Anastasia Contour Kit, definitely gonna keep. Those I'm all keeping. This is definitely time I get rid of. This is a Bodyography Brow Trio, which I never ever reach for, ever, which I always tell myself I'm going to. So it's just time I get rid of that. All my mascaras are fairly new except for this Urban Decay Perversion, so I'm going to toss that one. And then I have a few brow pencils in here, which I'm all going to keep. I have one from Ulta Beauty, one from MAC, and then Benefit, and yeah, the rest of this stuff I'm going to keep, so I'm not going to go through that. Alright, so in this drawer I have both foundations and primers. In this video I'm just going to go through primers, and then I'm going to call this video good because I think it's getting pretty long, and then put the foundations and the rest of my makeup in the part 2, so make sure you subscribe so you don't miss that. But we're just quickly gonna do primers and then we will wrap this video up. So over here I have a bunch of just little travel primers. I like to keep these, actually they're nice for traveling and stuff, so I am gonna hold on to all of these. I do use them often. They're all ones that I really like. This is the Becca Backlight Priming Filter, the Makeup Forever Step 1 Smoothing Primer, the Smashbox Photo Finish Primer, and then a Cover FX Illuminating Primer. And then over here, these used to be organized, but they're really not anymore. This one I'm gonna keep too. This is a sample one that should be over with the other guys, but this is from First Aid Beauty. It's a really nice one as well. So my Too Faced Hangover RX primer, definitely keeping, one of my favorites. This I've had for a very long time. I think it might be time I get rid of this. I don't know. I'm gonna think about this and just set it to the side real quick. The Hourglass Ambient Lighting primer I absolutely love. There's no way I'm getting rid of that one. This one I'm for sure getting rid of. This is the Ulta Fabulous Face Primer. I'm just not a huge fan of this one. And then the NYX Angel Veil I'm definitely going to keep. You know what? I am going to get rid of this. It's really old. I have a bunch of other primers I need to use up, so I think it's time that I just toss that. Alright guys, that wraps up part 1 of my makeup declutter. I hope you enjoyed. Don't forget to subscribe so you don't miss part 2, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye.